Hello there.
General.
Yeah. So I should really apologize. So I haven't prepared my speech, Yeah, I have no clue what to talk about. Also, where's my presentation? Yeah, I feel like this is like a lightsaber, if you know what I mean, yeah. Okay, so as you can see, I can concentrate on one topic and I can be focused on one single thing. If you can spot it, yeah. I don't think that I'm the only person over here that can concentrate on this one topic or any other topic, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Wait, does this work? Yeah, it doesn't work. Well, either way, this is lightsaber. So my topic is humans' natural desire for speed, and I'm Orgil Munkhsaikhan, and let's continue. So as we can see, these are the first humanoid species. And in my opinion, when we start walking, that's the first time that we actually created the first method of transportation, as you can see here. And then, of course, we domesticated animals, and yeah, after that there was the Industrial Revolution, which came and gave birth to many technologies, including steam engines. So we created steamboats, trains, etc. And today we use planes, which is, we consider that to be the most effective and fast traveling method. And we also must remember that there is new technology being developed every second right now, which is called the spaceships and rockets. Yeah. And of course, evolution of our communication devices also followed a similar route, by starting with talking, then continuing with writing letters. And of course, after writing letter, it has been distributed differently throughout our history. The early days, we would deliver it with horses, then motorcycles or trains, like bikes. Maybe today it's delivered by humans on foot, maybe on bikes, I don't know. And then there is radio. After radio, there was telephone, then smartphone. Maybe in between there is computers. The first computers were very bulky and very unmobile. Compared to that, today's smartphones is small enough to fit inside your pocket and powerful enough to send any messages and information all across the globe in the nearest time, allowing us to share and inform other people with our information in the nearest time. So yeah, we can do lives, we can do video calls. That's good. And of course, with this advancement in technology, there's something bad came, which is called the instant gratification. So we have a natural desire for dopamines, we all know that. And there is social media and fast food that we all consume. We all know that's bad for our health and it's not sustainable for long term, but we still end up scrolling to unending social media and eating fast food, even though we know it's bad for us. Then, to add to this problematic list, there's something called procrastinating. When I was writing the speech and doing this PPT, I had a choice. Do it later. It had a lot of times, a week later, maybe a month later. And play games, enjoy the time being. And there's the other choice, actually do the stuff. Actually do the PPT and actually write the stuff, memorize it. And you guys know what choice did I take, and yeah. And I know you guys also take those choices in it. And to prove that we have actually insatiable thirst and wish for this speed, efficiency, there's something called Moore's Law, which says that every 2 years, the transistors in the microchips doubles. As we can see, the chip's number counts actually grows. So comparing your phone to the first computers or the first computer inside the first rockets or a guidance system, ours is much better, more sustainable, more cheaper. And increased transistors counts means, it means it's much better. It's just faster, cheaper, smaller. There's another fact about attention span. This is a study taken in a Microsoft company. We all know they are professional programmers, so they should have better attention span than us, right? We are just an average human, yeah. So as we can see, in 2004, they had an average attention span of 150 seconds. Then in 2022, they had 44 seconds of attention span. And compared to that, average humans in 2008 had an attention span of 12 seconds, which is not good, right? And when you think that's bad, today we have an attention span of 8.25 seconds. Remember that. And it is less than the golden fish's attention span. They have an attention span of 9 seconds. Just remember, you're worse than a golden fish. We are humans and we suck. Yeah. And we think it's unsolvable, but there's ways to solve these problems. I suggest sleeping and listening to music as it's most common, and others it's optional. I mean, everything is optional. Maybe you can have less time. Maybe you can go for the smallest amount of attention span achieved by humans. Maybe 0.0005 seconds of attention span for yourself. And yeah, because when I say sleeping is very important, there's a study for it. So a university took a study for a test from 49 students with the average age of 21. And they found out if you sleep less than 5 hours, your likelihood of failing in an exam is much greater than the people who slept more 7 hours. When you say less than 5 hours, it means you studied for the exam all night and didn't get any sleep. When I say 7 hours, it means you prepared some, but you mostly slept. And the actual statistics was the likelihood of succeeding if you slept more than 7 hours was 59% of the time, which is the other one was 41%. So compare that. And there is listening to music. Studies done by the researchers show that listening to music can actually activate some neurons that are actually prone to activating to those certain melodies. Like if you listen to classical music, and if you listen long enough, there is some certain neurons that will activate when you listen to classical music. So I suggest sleep well, and when you're doing something, listen to music. Maybe it will help. And of course, there's reading, exercising, and doing something you like, hobbies, because these things remove phones, computers, the things that take away our attentions, We get easily distracted by those notifications that's clinging sound, And you guys, oh yeah, who messaged me? Oh, it's some random garbage. And another thing comes in and you just check it. And it's an endless cycle. And this also shows that we have an insatiable thirst for speed. Even though it's bad or maybe it's good, depending on where you look from, it's still insatiable thirst. We're still striving for that speed. That's that small millisecond. We all know that. And I suggest doing this. Maybe you cannot do that. If you really don't want to do that, it's your choice. But if you really do that, but it means if you do that, you have to spend time for it, then you're actually good. Also, I looked at a few people from here, and some of you guys are actually on your phones and stuff, It's very ironic, isn't it? Yeah. Also, thank you for your attention. If you have low attention span, I'm sorry, but I have to insult you. Sorry for insulting you. Yeah.